Today again is Sunday, 13th December. The year is 2020. Our Samaneri, the 25th batch, is now coming almost to an end. Tomorrow they will disrobe and return to lay life. I have something to share with you. After having given ordination to something like more than 900 Samaneris, it only dawned on me this time that I need to be more focused. We cannot simply just give ordination to anyone and everyone. Ordination at our temple will be also with the training. And the training will be focusing on changing them as a person. Once when they are changed, we return them to the larger world with a better quality. And they themselves will be change agents, helping us to change the world around us. They talk about change. They are pointing fingers to other people to change. But the real change happens only when the change begins from within. The change begins from us, from ourselves. So therefore, I would like to focus on the quality of change agent. We discussed yesterday among our Bhikkhuni Sangha, and I think we will have to come up with different requirements than before. We are not just simply giving ordination, but giving ordination and training. So we set our box, so to say, set the frame of people who would like to come into this frame. They have to agree with us first that they are willing, they are happy to be trained in what we intend to give them. And we spell out from the very beginning what we intend to give them. This is very important, so that it's not that once they are ordained and they are disappointed because they expected something else and we are giving them something else. That's not fair. So let us be very straightforward from the very beginning. Before they sign the registration form, please read these requirements. Please read this frame of thought that we have. Please read our purpose. Our purpose needs to match your purpose. Otherwise, ordination will not be successful. Yes? So, with this thought, today, as the last day in class with our Samaneri, this batch, somehow, I have to be grateful to them. They brought with them some ideas, some reflection that I have to really seriously think about it. Think about improving the quality of our ordination. So we come up with this change agent. In fact, I made this pen in order to give to the participants in Nepal. We plan for international conference, Asian Buddhist Connection Conference in Nepal, December the 7th. But we could not go to Nepal because of this big brother, COVID, visiting us, and we are scared of him. So therefore, we don't cross the border. Now Nepal is as bad as India because they share this natural border. So people from India also go to Nepal, like what we are having with Myanmar, this common border. So India has not been able to control COVID yet, and also Nepal. But we don't hear much from Nepal because no report. But I heard from our close friends and our connecting person, the one who was supposed to be helping us organizing the conference, in his family, 3 members caught COVID. So you can imagine that maybe not next year, maybe even year after next, that we can plan again. But nevertheless, we plan for our conference. Next year, maybe virtually. We plan for virtual conference. So coming back to this change agent, allow me to show you what we have. In this change agent, I break down the word change. C is commitment. For a person to be ordained, they also need to commit to our goal, to commit and share with us the same goal. Commitment is a word which we cannot find one Thai word to match the word commitment. So it means that Thai culture is not very familiar with the word commitment, which means, I may be wrong, I hope I'm wrong, Thai people are not committed. That's why we don't have the word, the Thai word for commitment. We don't have one word, to match commitment. Just like the word kreng jai, the word kreng jai in Thai, we also don't have English word to match kreng jai, which means that in Western context, maybe they don't have so much the quality of kreng jai, right? Okay, the next letter is H. H is humble. I really believe that to be a Buddhist, one of the very basic qualities is we need to be humble. And I told our Samaneri that actually I even plan to build a kind of a gate or a door, with an edge, but I would purposely make the crossbar of an edge, so low that you have to crawl under this door, or how to say gate, a gate with an edge and crawl under. That is to be humble. To be humble in our way of addressing others, to be humble in our speech, to be humble in our mind, of course, to be humble in our thought. Very important. I think it's very important quality for us Buddhists. The next letter is A. A is to be assertive. Assertive. The word assertive, again, I could not find the Thai word to match the word assertive. Assertive is be eager, be ready to express your help. Express it physically, express it verbally, to be able to help others. The next letter is N. N is our caring for nature, with understanding that we are part of the nature. We are not controlling nature, but we are part of nature. So therefore, when we exploit nature in such a way that it's gone, the ice, ขั้วโลกเหนือว่าไงพี่ North Pole, the ice in the North Pole is melting very quickly. As the ice is melting, what happens is that the water level is increasing. So Bangkok is already underwater, and Bangkok will be heavily underwater after a few years. So by not respecting nature, by not respecting the natural way, we suffer because we are part of nature. Actually, in a way, I was grateful of this COVID, As soon as we stop our movement, we stop flying all over the sky, we also stop pollution. When I was in Nepal many years ago, you could see the range of Kanchenjunga. Kanchenjunga is a Himalayan range, very beautiful. But now you go to Nepal, you could not see the range because the air pollution was so high. But with COVID, now we again see Kanchenjunga standing there so gracefully. So that's what happened when we respect nature. The next word is giving. G is for giving. Giving is giving, of course, giving of our material wealth. That is very easy. Giving of material wealth is easy. Or you give away this, you make offering of robes, at robe offering ceremony, we have so many robes that could actually give to hundreds of nuns, of bhikkhus. We make donation of money, that is also giving. But the higher level of giving is giving part of your body. So you have this blood donation, no? We go for blood donation. You hear a very beautiful story of how a daughter shared with her mother her kidney. We have 2 kidneys on both sides, and the daughter offered 1 kidney to her mother. Otherwise, her mother would die because the kidney was not functioning already. So when we hear the story like that, we are so moved. That is higher level of dana, higher level of giving. The highest level of giving is giving dharma. giving Dharma, because when you give Dharma, it actually changed the person. It actually lifted the person to a higher level. If you are Sotapanna and you give teaching so that another person could become Anagarika, oh, that is really a miracle. A miracle, to be able to help others towards this path of enlightenment. That is the greatest giving. And giving beyond anything else as a Buddhist, giving of holding on to the self, giving up the holding on to the self as me, my, mine. That is the highest goal as a Buddhist that we can think of. The last letter is E. E stands for equality. We have equal access to enlightenment. Enlightenment is not meant for the Buddha only. The Buddha was enlightened and he was kind enough to show us the path, but we have to walk. We ourselves have to walk the path. So this equality comes across whether you are male, female, whoever you are. If you are serious in your practice, enlightenment will be our goal, and we do have equal access to this goal. So that is very beautiful. So once when we have understood the quality of change, as I have explained, they themselves become change agent. As they leave the rope, tomorrow they will be leaving the rope, and they return to the family, they return to their workplace. People who come in contact with them start to notice that, oh, she is different now. What has gone with her? This ordination is good. Yes? She has become a change agent to address the larger world, not by saying anything, just simply by her own action, her own behavior, that is so moved, so touched by people who come in contact with her. So that is the meaning of change agent that we are trying to make out of these seminaries. So I hope that our goal is successful, because when we are successful in our goal, it means the establishment of Buddhism is real for us now. Thank you.